if you keep the housemates vote thing going, Rubina or Jasmine is out in the next 2 weeks. क्योंकि उनके अगेंस्ट भी ग्रुप है घर के अंदर.
He was very loud. वो हर जगह थे. मतलब if he wanted to make a point, he made his point. If be it right or wrong, that was secondary. इसको attention देना मतलब is like worthless. तो उसकी एक कान से बात सुनो, दूसरे कान से निकाल दो and उसकी बात पे गौर ना फरमाओ क्योंकि senseless बात करी, ये logical बात है. क्यों फालतू importance देनी और give her what she wants.
Hi Shazad, welcome to Pink Villa. Firstly, congratulations for the journey that you have had inside. But I know that, you know, a lot of people actually were disappointed with the fact that you got evicted so early on in the show. How do you react to all the love that has been pouring in and all the support that has been pouring in, especially on Twitter and on other social media sites?
It's overwhelming for sure, and it's kind of surprising because agar it would have been in public's the audience's hand, this would not have been the case because they were all out for me with their support, with their love, and that is the concept of the show. That has been Bigg Boss for so many years. Audiences decide. In my case, sadly, the audience couldn't. And uske baad, if I ask you a question, how am I supposed to save myself? There are only two ways, right? Either I can save myself by the votes of the audiences, or I can save myself by doing a task. I was given none, not any of the two options. And that was something that I think was disappointing and surprising. Because mere haath kaat, matlab you've just cut my hands.
Yeah.
From both.
You feel helpless because.
Yeah, I felt helpless. And okay, you've given me the Gayab tag. After giving me the Gayab tag, at least let me be part of the task in some way. Let me give my input. Let me be innovative and do something. I was trying to do that. I could have saved or helped or favored my friends in that task. Though it's very fortunate that my friends won the task and they did not end up leaving. So I was happy about that. But I could have contributed from the outside as well, right? I was not even allowed to do that. एकदम से बिग बॉस की आवाज आती है, शहजाद क्योंकि आप इस कार्य का हिस्सा नहीं है, आप वो रेखा से दूर हो जाइए. क्या करूं मैं, कोने में जाके बैठ जाता हूं.
Do you feel it was unfair, the entire concept of seniors versus freshers, because somehow जो पूरा attention रहा है वो seniors पे ज्यादा रहा है.
I cannot comment on the concept of the show because makers are right in whatever concept they choose, but the concept of the show has also been public voting for so many years since day one. Okay, एक दो बार ऐसा होता है, एक बार ही ऐसा बीच में सीजन में थ्रू आउट द सीजन में एक बार ही ऐसा होता है कि हाउसमेट्स के वोट्स पे निकाल दो. वो या तो एकदम पहले हफ्ते में होता है या एकदम सीजन के बीच में जाके कहीं पे एंड में जब बहुत ज्यादा शो आगे जा चुका तो होता है. 2 हफ्ते तक लगातार करा रहे हो आप वही चीज, तो पब्लिक आपको जो लाइक कर रही है उनके पास वो पावर कब आएगी वोट करने की. So that was a different thing. I wouldn't want to comment or judge the makers on the way that they conducted the seniors or the freshers because वो हर साल एक अलग तरीके से करते हैं. इस साल
when you entered the show, I remember you had said that you would like to take Hina on a date amongst the seniors, of course.
Yeah, and that has been promised to me. वो eventually Hina has promised me that as soon as I entered, she said that okay, अगर अभी as soon as we get a chance, we will go on a night suit date and we will make that a reality.
So I wanted to know, but after living for 2 weeks with them, who do you think was the most funny senior according to you? If you could choose only one.
Siddharth Shukla, he was very loud. वो हर जगह थे. मतलब if he wanted to make a point, he made his point. If be it right or wrong, that was secondary. But he made his point.
Did you feel disappointed a bit when because the entire voting का जो final consensus था वो उनके voting पे आके रुक गया था, like you know his vote was a do and die situation and somehow.
No, I would have felt disappointed because his vote would have been the deciding. वो आप किसी भी तरह से उंगली पकड़ लो. हीना का आ जाता लास्ट वोट तो हीना ने मेरे को कर देना था, गौहर का आ जाता तो गौहर का भी था, वो तो तीनों ने मेरे को कर दिया. बट वो किस तरीके से प्ले करा वो डिसअपॉइंटिंग था. क्योंकि अगर आप हाउसमेट्स के वोट्स भी काउंट कर लो, मेरे को 2 थे, बाकी दोनों को 4-4 थे. उसके बाद एकदम से सीनियर्स को भी डाल दिया जाता है बीच में। अगर आपको टाई ब्रेकर ब्रेक करना है तो आप टाई ब्रेकर वो लोगों का ब्रेक करो ना जो जिनके 4-4 हैं, उसको क्यों डाल रहे हो जिसके 2 हैं? टाई ब्रेक करने का वही तरीका है ना, जिनके बीच में टाई हुआ उनका टाई ब्रेकर होगा या पूरी टीम का टाई ब्रेकर कर दोगे? तो वो डिसअपॉइंटमेंट था, तो उसमें मैं किसी एक की गलती निकालूं इज नॉट राइट।
But tell me, when you entered the house, we saw very nice bonding. मतलब first day पे ही एक bond सा बना था निक्की के साथ, भले ही वो झगड़े का हो या किसी भी तरीके का हो, there was some connection. But eventually, I thought that somehow drained off. Was it a conscious decision, or where does that equation stand today, if I may ask?
Drained off because everyone, including me, not everyone, 3-4 wise people including me figured that इसको attention देना मतलब is like worthless. तो उसकी एक कान से बात सुनो, दूसरे कान से निकाल दो, and उसकी बात पे गौर ना फरमाओ क्योंकि senseless बात करेगी, illogical बात है, क्यों फालतू importance देनी, और give her what she wants because she just wanted that attention, which she got also in the initial few days, but later on समझ आ गया था. Surprisingly, and this is a very big surprise, last day पे last 2-3 दिन में मेरा उसका bond ठीक हो गया था. Because I was shocked कि जब वो housemates वाली voting की बात आई, Nikki did not vote for me. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
So Nikki ने मेरे को nominate नहीं करा. And फिर वो एक अच्छा हो गया था उसका मेरा bond. And उसने अपने जितने समझ से मेरे को समझाना चाहा, उसने अपनी वो बात समझाई. And वो वही बात समझाई जो मेरे को उसके बारे में पता थी कि आप बस देखो कैसे भी, attention लो अपने ऊपर. Like okay, तो मुझे तेरे बारे में पता है, तू मेरे को अब सलाह दे रही है.
But then now again another thing which I mean I remember एक सिद्धार्थ के साथ आपकी एक बहस हो गई थी inside the house, which was regarding something which you had said on stage which he had taken offense of.
That was actually not me. I just saw the episode. That was Nishant who said that.
Okay.
I said something else. I said that I'm not gonna disrespect women. Nishant said that he's not gonna talk to a woman in a
I think what Siddharth did was कि उन्होंने वो दोनों mix कर दिया होगा.
So Nishant said that he is not gonna talk to a woman in high pitched voice. I said I'm not gonna disrespect a woman. So he mixed both of it, and he said disrespecting a woman, raising a voice on women is also part of disrespecting. Whereas my point was that I am not getting personal with the person. I'm not getting personal with the woman. I'm not making harsh comments or cheap comments towards that person. It's just that when I'm arguing, when that person from front is arguing with me, and that person is raising her voice, just to make my point, even I have to get to that level of pitch.
Yeah.
And I have been abused by a girl. Uske retaliation mein, did I abuse her back? Or did I say anything harsh or cheap to that girl? In return to that, I did not.
But did it disappoint you, Siddharth ने जो जिस तरीके से retaliate किया था उस वक्त? Were you taken aback?
I was taken aback because it was not Siddharth's place to make personal comments on me, because it got personal, right? So I was taken aback because of that. But immediately I got a lot of support from Gauhar and Hina, and they were the one जिन्होंने सिद्धार्थ को बोला कि हम 2 लड़कियां यहाँ पे खड़े होके बोल रही हैं, इसने disrespect नहीं करा, ना ये करता है. So that was like a very big pat on my back, and that made my point very much clear. Though he did not agree, obviously. And दूसरा मेरे को बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छा ये लगा था that I stood my ground, no matter what, I did not budge in. Yeah.
And I think that made us also sort of support you a lot more, because you stood your ground, whatever it means.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But tell me, last 2 questions now. One would be that Rubina, I saw an unseen footage wherein you shared some really something very sensitive with her, you know, regarding your father's accident.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Rubina को लेके घर में बहुत सारे speculations और बहुत ज़्यादा assumptions बने जा रहे हैं about her attitude, about her, you know, personality per se. How do you see it, Shehzad? I mean, now that you are also going to watch with us as an audience, I want to know how do you see her personality per se?
She's a very strong and a vocal woman, personality-wise. She's strong-headed. If she wants to make her point, she will make sure that she'll make her point. be it right, be it wrong, that is very subjective. ठीक है? But according to her, what she's saying at that point in time is right as per her, and that is a good quality. ठीक है? सही गलत का फैसला बाद में होगा. आपके लिए जो सही है जरूरी नहीं वो मेरे लिए भी सही हो. ठीक है? सही गलत इसमें इस गेम के अंदर कुछ नहीं है. But having a strong point of view and being able to say that in a very vocal manner is very important, and that says a lot about a person's personality. And वो इस गेम में काफी फायदे वाली चीज है.
True, and I agree with you there. Yeah.
Audiences like that.
Yeah, and lastly, now I want to know, Sara Gurpal's eviction also created a lot of, controversy, because everyone felt that was again unfair, because उनको actually एक ही vote
Again,
आया था.
see, whatever I'm saying, I'm not just saying for myself. You have to understand that. Had it been someone else and not me, I would have still stood my ground. It is unfair, because Bigg Boss is known for public voting, and they are very, very transparent about it, right?
True.
See, it's not, I don't want to name the channel. I don't want to, because I've done a show on that channel as well. I don't want to name the shows. It's not a dating reality show. It's not a task-based adventure sport kind of a show, right? कि आप हाउसमेट से एलिमिनेट करा दो या घर के लोग डिसाइड कर रहे हैं, तो ऐसा हो गया. तो आई कैन गिव इट यू इन राइटिंग राइट नाउ. अगले 2-3 हफ्ते में जैस्मिन और रुबीना दोनों बाहर हैं. अगर इफ यू कीप द हाउसमेट्स वोट थिंग गोइंग, रुबीना और जैस्मिन इज आउट इन द नेक्स्ट 2 weeks, क्योंकि उनके अगेंस्ट भी ग्रुप है घर के अंदर. और अगर आपको हाउसमेट से वोटिंग करानी तो लास्ट फाइनल चांस फाइट का तो दे दो टास्क के अंदर.
True.
Yeah.
We would have loved to see you fight at least in that task.
Exactly.
I think Hina का हमने देखा था. She shared that though you were in her team, but you couldn't really like perform.
Yeah, she just put up a story last night on social media, and that says a lot. That a senior is saying that you did not give a fighting chance to the person.
But thank you.
I'm
so
just
much.
hoping that the makers realize their mistakes soon and call me back, and I'll show you.
But thank you so much for speaking to Pink Villa, and all the very best to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Lovely talking to you.
Okay, same here. Thank you so much.